girlfriend cheated while I was in the hospital, so I made her pay rent to live in my house while watching me date her replacement. I was 23 when my appendix decided to blow up my life, literally. One moment I was playing games on my couch, the next I was doubled over on the floor, sweating like I'd just run a marathon in a sauna. An ambulance ride, emergency surgery, and a blur of hospital ceiling tiles later. I was lying in a bed with tubes in my arm and a gown that gave the entire room a draft show. Naturally, the first person I texted was my girlfriend of 2 years, Emily. We'd been living together for almost a year, splitting, well, nothing. I paid rent, utilities, groceries. She was between jobs more often than she was actually working, but I didn't mind. I thought we were solid. She texted back right away, "OMG baby, I'll be there first thing in the morning, heart emoji." She came the next day, gave me a hug, kissed my forehead, said she had errands, and left after 20 minutes. I chalked it up to her being busy. 2 days later, my best friend Liam sends me a screenshot. It's Emily's Snapchat story. She's on some stranger's couch, in my hoodie. There's a guy's arm wrapped around her. Caption, "Lazy day with Bay here emoji." My heart stopped. I wanted to tell myself it was nothing, but the guy's hand was resting exactly where mine usually did. When I confronted her over text, she laughed it off. "You're paranoid. He's just a friend." Sure. Friends who apparently share hoodies, couches, and Snapchat captions. I had 2 days left in the hospital to sit and stew, and in those 2 days, my anger transformed into something else, a plan. When I got home, I didn't yell, didn't kick her out. I played the long game, told her I believed her, blamed my morphine paranoia, and pretended to drop it. She relaxed instantly, thought she'd gotten away with it. For the next 2 months, I got my finances in order. I'd been saving for years, and my landlord, my uncle, had been talking about selling the property. I made him an offer. We did the paperwork quietly. A week later, I met Clara. Funny, kind, ambitious, and not a professional couch surfer. We started dating, slowly at first, but I knew she was the upgrade my life needed. Then came the fun part. I called Emily into the living room for a house meeting. Told her I had good news. I'd officially bought the house. She lit up, thought it meant more security for her. Then I handed her an envelope. Inside, a lease agreement with her name on it. $900 a month, plus half the utilities. First payment due in 2 weeks. She stared at it like I'd just handed her an eviction notice, which, technically, I had. "Wait, you're charging me rent?" she asked. "Yeah, everyone pays to live here now." She tried to argue, but I reminded her she had no lease, no proof of income, and nowhere else to go on short notice. Her jaw tightened. She signed. 1 week later, Clara moved in. Watching Emily try to process it was pure art. She went from fake smiles to quiet slamming of cupboard doors to passive-aggressive Instagram quotes about fake people. Meanwhile, Clara and I cooked dinners together, hosted friends, and slowly redecorated. For 6 months, Emily paid me rent while living in my house, watching me date someone new in the same space she used to think she owned. She finally moved out, claiming she needed space. Translation, she found some guy dumb enough to let her live rent-free again. 3 months later, I heard he kicked her out. Clara and I, still together, married now. And that house Emily once lounged in for free, paid off and worth triple what I bought it for. Sometimes I think back to that Snapchat story, her in my hoodie, on someone else's couch, while I was hooked up to an IV. She thought she was upgrading her life. Turns out, the only thing she upgraded was my bank account.